What's up everybody, Demon back, and welcome to another Godzilla news and updates video. Now, this one we're going to be talking about some quite a bit outdated news, but I still find it cool, and because I've never gotten to it before, I decided I'd mention it now because, we're kind of in a dead patch of Godzilla. We got the US trailer for Shin Gojira, but there's no real news coming out for Godzilla anymore, so I'm pulling from old news that I haven't talked about, because the movie is out in Japan now and it's losing steam. It's old news, so there's not as much to talk about, but I still find this stuff really cool. So this first bit of news comes from a video which I wish I could leave you guys the description to down below. These videos, I'm not even going to pretend I didn't edit them at all. I just don't have the original links, so I do apologize to the creator of this video. If anyone knows where these videos came from, make sure to link it down below. And spoiler warning. Now, let's begin here. So, this first diorama was created using some miniature sets, a nice building here, and reportedly, the SH Monster Shin Gojira figure. Really cool. I think it's just awesome. So here we see this massive SH Monster Arts figure laying on this building. This is actually a replica from the movie, where in the movie, when they blow up the building that falls on him, he lands on this building here, and then they proceed to pump him full of this freeze juice, is what I've been calling it, just because I don't know what the actual substance is. But they pump him full of it and it freezes his cells, making him not be able to move. Really, really cool. This is an awesome diorama, and if this is true, that this is the SH Monster Arts figure, I think it's very easy to say that this one is worth $130. I mean, it is just super high quality, really big, really cool. I can't wait. Now, this one, I have no idea what this is. This is a little model of Godzilla here. We see the jaw splits in two, which is the new thing that he can do, where it's like the predator mouth. He shoots out his atomic lasers through that and his atomic breath through that. Really, really cool. You see how massive it is. You see how massive the tail is. Here's their diorama of the 84, which is really good. Much better than like any of the other ones that I've seen. And then their 54 one is pretty cool also. Now, our last bit of news here that we're going to talk about today actually comes from Otsaku's. Now, I guarantee I pronounced his name wrong, so here it is on screen. Now, I follow him on Instagram and I'm subscribed to him on YouTube. And through both of these different things, I heard him mention this thing called Colossal. Now, I decided to do a little bit of research on what Colossal is, because all I really gathered from him by not watching the full video and by not watching his full Instagram thing, because, I don't have time. But what I gathered was that it's some sort of Godzilla ripoff starring Anne Hathaway. That really interested me. So, I decided to do a little bit of research on it, and what I found out was that it's actually this movie that was supposedly going to come out a while ago. Toho decided to sue it about a year ago. They kind of, came together or whatever. So basically the movie, it's not allowed in theaters, but it's allowed to be played at film festivals. Now, this is really, really interesting because, as you guys can see here, this is a 100% ripoff of Godzilla, and although the reviews I've read have said it's a Godzilla-like monster, you can see that it copies the design nearly beat for beat from the 2014 movie, or at least that's what it looks like based off this probably real picture of it. I mean, I haven't heard anything saying that these pictures are real or not, but I mean, assuming that they are, you can see that it rips off the 2014 design almost entirely. Then you see Anne Hathaway down at the bottom. Her character supposedly has like this telepathic link with the kaiju, where she can, I guess, what she does whenever she's at a certain point, like there's a certain point in the world that she goes to, whatever she does, the monster does halfway across the world, I believe in China. Now, there isn't too much that we can find out about this movie, even though there are reviews. I haven't been able to find anything too in-depth, too spoilery about it. But based off this picture here, as we can see, it looks like there's a giant Jet Jaguar-looking mech robot standing next to this kaiju. Now, if we're going to take that as real, then I guess we could assume that in the movie Colossal, Anne Hathaway is controlling this Godzilla creature across the world in China, and then all of a sudden maybe someone else is controlling this robot, or maybe the military creates this giant mech robot and takes the monster down. Who knows? No one knows. Or I guess the people who have seen it know, but I have no idea. You guys have no idea. I mean, if some of you guys do, then please comment down below and let me know. I'd be super interested to find out what's going on with this movie. I would also like to find out if there's going to be any chances for us in America to see this movie. Maybe it's going to get an online release. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it's going to be played at film festivals here. Maybe it'll get a small theatrical release. I'm interested in this movie because it sounds very cool. It sounds like, yeah, it's a Godzilla ripoff, but then again, I love movies like Yongari. I love those kind of movies. I love Gorgo. I love all this crap. All these Godzilla ripoffs, they interest me, and I want to find out about this one because this is a modern Godzilla ripoff, and that interests me. So, thank you guys all for watching. Once again, it's kind of a slow news period for Godzilla until we get some more news about maybe Pacific Rim 2, and this is kaiju news in general. So until we get more news about like Pacific Rim 2, Godzilla anime, Shin Gojira 2, if they're gonna do it or not, Godzilla 2 the movie, Skull Island, who knows? Whatever news we get, that'll be good because at this point we're in a slow news period. So sorry I kind of had to pull from some obscure information to get some news videos out to you guys, but you know, this is all that we could really talk about. So thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. D-Man out.